Good morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live, guys. Can you believe today is the 9th? Is it the 9th? Am I right? Oh my goodness, it's the 9th. So, we don't have that many days till Christmas. Or how are you doing on your Christmas presents? You know who I'll bet you've forgotten? I'll bet you forgot you. What's going to be sitting under your Christmas tree this year? Have you told those who love you what you want? You know, we have a wonderful little holiday wish list that you can print off on. It is on our Bernina page in the PDFs and downloads, and you can download a little list and you can give it to the person who loves you and who you know is looking for you for a way to make your Christmas bright and merry. So I want to remind you about some things we've got, but you know what? If you share today's Facebook Live video stream with your friends in the next 24 hours, you could potentially win this very cool K-Facet mouse pad. Now, these have not been for sale. The only way you can get them is if you win one. So you need to share with your buddies, because you know what? They need sewing stuff too. So share with your buddies and let them know that University of Sewing is doing this live and that we have some wonderful ideas for you for Christmas. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm going to start off with some really cute things here. We're going to spend the next 2 days talking about some Christmas presents, some really cool ways that you can do some things fast. But we've got to tell you about the sales, because some of these sales will end on the end of the month. And if you don't go ahead and put a deposit on them now, if you don't get them taken care of right away, then you're not going to be able to get them. And a couple of things we're talking about is that we only have one of. So we're going to start off with some really cute little ornaments. Have you decorated your tree or given something to one of your friends to decorate their tree? We have these really cute little ornaments, and they are all about sewing. So yes, why yes, I'm a sociopath. And then there's Merry Christmas. And then there is the only thing I love more than quilting is being a grandma and having yourself a quilty little Christmas. And then there's this really beautiful pin that is all done up sewing machine. So you don't have to be a quilter necessarily. Anybody who sews would love that pin. It's really quite lovely. And you know, right now, oh, I knocked something over. That'll probably not be the first time. So we have our hoops, our luggage, and our feet are all 25% off for December. And you know what? I've got a really big announcement for you guys, because I decided, since we are going to have a wonderful open house next week, and it's our anniversary party because we're 6 years in this location. It is, well, you know something, I'm going to tell you something now that I say that. In 2006, I opened my first retail location, and it was in January. So this is kind of an anniversary for everything. So 2006, oh my goodness, I can't believe how many years I've been doing this. So we're gonna have a really wonderful party over here. And if you're not around, I wanted to make sure you could celebrate too. So what I decided yesterday, and yes, my staff just wants to beat me most of the time because I'm always coming up with ideas. You can ask Denise sometime. So we are going to do a sale. And that sale for you guys is going to include all of our holiday things, and anything in our holiday category, which is any of our Christmas fabrics or any of the other seasons of the year that we kind of celebrate, you know, so our Halloween, whatever. They're all going to be 25% off. And our things in our gift area of our, when you go on the menu, there's going to be like a little drop-down menu, and it says things like fabric and kits and different things. Well, one of the categories is gifts. 25% off those guys. So some of these things I'm showing you today are going to be in that category. Also, our kits are going to be on sale for 25% off. And the other thing I'm including in this sale, and unfortunately the system doesn't give me a good way to give you a coupon code for it, but you can also get any of our panels for 25% off. But you're going to have to call the shop and let them know that you want to get those, because I can't put that one specifically on sale. So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of those and you aren't coming into the shop, at the shop it'll happen automatically that our employees will know to add the Christmas, it's actually XMAS 22, and that will give you a coupon code, and all those things will automatically get the sales price of 25% off. So use the coupon code XMAS 22 and you will be able to get all these different things for 25% off. So, you know, even if you're not going to get, quote, these things done for this year, you can go and get some great kits, you can get some great fabric, and you can start lining up what you're going to do for presents for next year, and it'll be really fun. So one of the things that is on sale are hoops. So I want to make sure you knew about that. We were talking about gifts. This would fall under that category. It's a really cool notebook. You open it up. It's got 3 different areas. One is sandpaper so that you can, it's a really mild sandpaper, so you can put your fabric down on it. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and you can lay out, so you can draw like applique shapes or something on your fabric. This is like the perfect thing to take on your travels. I don't know about you, but we're definitely going to do some traveling. We're not going to be open between Christmas Eve and January 1. So, because we've got to go visit family for Christmas. And my guess is you've got to go visit family for Christmas, or maybe you're really lucky and you get to stay home and they're going to come and visit you. Well, either way, if you're looking for a great little project, you're going to be doing some hand projects while people are in. This thing is so cool because we have on one side, we have this wonderful little velvet sheet right here, and you can lay things out on it and they won't fall off. Over here is that little sandpaper thing I was telling you about. So you can put your fabric there and you can put your template and trace around it. So that works really well. So you put things on here and they won't move on you. And then you have a little rotary cutter mat. And on the outside, it's padded. So you could pin things in here while you're working on them and then be able to accomplish some things. Because you know what? Otherwise, we're eating our cookies and our candy. And so I think doing some handwork and doing something that you can do without actually involving food, that might be a good thing. At least it will be for me. So I have one of these. I travel with it, and it's just really handy. I want to mention something for those of you who have an embroidery machine. If you haven't put this on your wish list, you are really missing out. Because the really wonderful thing about this particular tool is you can put 13 spools of thread on it. And when you're sewing, when you're doing your embroidery and you're switching colors, you aren't going to have to move threads around and you're not going to be putting them on and taking them off. You can set up all your colors, put them on there, and you're ready to go. And if you haven't asked Santa for that Christmas present, you're missing out. For those of you who are looking for something really cool to go ahead and give your maybe new sewist in the family, and this is a nice kit. This isn't just something for kids. This is a nice kit and it's only $80. And the cool thing about it is it's going to have it comes with a magnetic pin holder. It comes with pins, a measuring tape, your scissors, your seam ripper, some clips. It's going to come with various measuring tools and pens. It's going to have those little clips that really are handy for doing different kinds of sewing. And I think it also comes with, let's see what else. What am I missing? Oh, it does. It comes with a rotary cutter. and it comes with a 12 by 18 mat for rotary cutting, and it also comes with a ruler. This is a great kit and great for that person that you know is just getting interested in sewing. They're really going to be able to use that, and they're going to have, it's going to have everything they need, and they're good quality tools. Okay, let's talk about, wait a minute. Okay, I want to make sure I don't forget this. So we are going to be closed between December 24th and the 1st of January. We aren't going to be here, guys, so we can't ship during that period of time. You know, it's really interesting. Last week I kind of mentioned to you about if you really need something fast from us, it's a much better idea to call us. Well, we're not a really big organization. We're not Walmart, we're not Target. So nobody's here over the holidays to ship. I'm taking and letting my entire staff have, you know, a week off because we work so hard during the year and they need that week off. So I just want you to know that please go ahead and order whatever you want. I'll make the Christmas coupon work all the way until the 1st of the year. In fact, I've already got it set up so it can do that. So you can buy whatever you want and you'll still get those sales prices, but you're going to have to be patient because we will ship everything when we get back home. So I wanted you to know about that. We have got the Sewist Garden Sale. Now this is on our sales page on our website, and if you haven't been on our website recently, it's just a good reason to go on there. And what it's going to do is tell you all the different sales we've got going on. So I thought what today I would do is show you a couple of our sales items, and I'm going to take you back and show you this really, let's see, how are we going to take Dave back there? We're going to go a different way so I don't trip him. So, hoops, I've got all the sizes here, guys. So get your hoops for Christmas here. So I want to also make sure that you understand that we've got some wonderful things, like we've got some handmade seam rippers here. We've got some wonderful sewing books for the young person in your life. But I also wanted you to see this. We have got a Bernette embroidery machine. Now this is exclusively embroidery. You can't do regular sewing on it. But you know what is so wonderful about it? Is it's priced right now at $16.99, which is $500 off its normal price. And on top of that, it's going to come with the V9 software that Bernina has. Now, maybe what you need is a machine dedicated to embroidery, and you've been thinking about getting the software so that you can do your own editing and you can design your own designs. It comes free with this machine. It's unbelievable. That is worth $1,200. So maybe you've been thinking about embroidery. Well, this is going to be just an amazing deal for you. So you want a dedicated embroidery machine, maybe a Bernina is a little more out of your budget. This is a great deal. So you should really think about that. And if you have some young person who's interested in sewing, and maybe this would be a great way for them to do something. You know, I've got one customer, she actually makes like little badges and things, and she does part of that on an embroidery machine. And this gave her the ability to have an Etsy store. So there's some really cool things out there that you can do. We also, if you really prefer a Bernina, we have this wonderful 500. This is a demo unit. So this is a really great price. Instead of it being normally $45.99, this machine's only $36.99. Now, it doesn't come with the creator software, but you know, Bernina does have free software on their site. It's called ArtLink, and you can always play around with that too. So this is a really great deal also if you're looking for an exclusive embroidery only machine. All right, come on back. I got something really fun to show you. Tomorrow we are going to talk about Laura Star. I have to show you what's going on with this and how come I really love this. And that, you know, I had someone who doesn't even really iron
I shouldn't say iron. She doesn't really sew anymore. She's back into knitting these days. She watched me demonstrate that Laura Star yesterday. She was pretty fascinated by that. Don't forget, we have 770 quilter editions, and those are the pluses with the great big screen on them. Really good deal on that. But you know what we also have? We have a Kaufman edition left of that. So if you're thinking you want all the bells and whistles, you're going to pull all the stops out. Again, if you want to get something like that and you're worried we won't have it, you can always put a deposit down on it. All right, guys. I have a 570, very lightly used. There's not even a million stitches on this. So this was owned by one of our lovely customers, and she is so gentle with everything. I know she was really gentle with this. We've already gone through it and made sure that it is in good shape. It has everything that came with the 570, plus we have the whole embroidery package with it, plus we also have the luggage with it. Now, normally this would run almost $8,000 for it new. But of course it's used. But you would never know it was used if you sat down and sewed on it. If you looked at the luggage, they don't look like she ever used them. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. So how about this for Christmas? It is only $38.75. You cannot beat that. It is really amazing. I want to make sure that I let you guys all know you're in the middle of working on projects. You're doing stuff. We just got in a lot of thread. We got in a lot of decorative thread. We've got some really wonderful thread kits available. We've got some really beautiful things. I don't know if you've ever tried the 12-weight glamour thread. It is sparkly and pretty, and give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go grab one. Here. I'm gonna grab one, and look how pretty it is. This stuff is so beautiful. And if you're looking for something to add a little sparkle and pizzazz to your project, I would suggest you look at the glamour. It is really wonderful. We have started carrying a lot of wonderful products, and the reason we're carrying them is because it appears to me, for all intents and purposes, they are just as good a quality as some of the other brands on the market, but I don't think they're as well known, and they're like a quarter less expensive than some of the other brands I'm seeing out on the market. I am not 100% sure what the deal is with that, but like this is really shocking. Like we carry wonderful confetti. It is comparable to Aurifil. Aurifil right now for a 1,000-meter spool is running $15, and confetti runs $9.10. I would highly recommend that you at least consider trying it. I want to save you money. I want you to be able to get good deals. I tried really hard to look for some really good deals for you, so I just wanted to point out to you that we're starting to carry a lot more variety of threads, different things for you to consider, like that wonderful 570 I just showed you. Okay, don't forget, we are giving away that really cute cave mat. I didn't bring it with me. You're going to have to just take my word for it. It's super cute. It is a mouse pad, and that is our giveaway today. Dave, take and show them some of these really pretty, we have got really pretty panels right now. And if you did not catch it earlier in my Facebook Live, these are all going to be 25% off. You do have to call us to get this price though, because I have to figure out a way I can put the panels up for sale too. I think, it was really funny while I was talking to you. I think I came up with a way that we can do that. Keep an eye on the website. I will tell you tomorrow what we can do to make the panels online on sale too, and it would just be a different coupon code. The problem is then you have to purchase them separately. So, because you can only use one coupon at a time. All right, guys, let's go back over here for a minute and just make sure that you know what we've got in the shop right now. Have you seen the 735? 735 is a really gorgeous machine. It is really wonderful. It's a 5 0.5 millimeter wide feed dog system, and it's the size of the 7 Series. It's got the great big screen on it, which is really helpful, and it is at a killer price. So you can go online, and you know what I always tell people, go online and look at our shop. And when you look at the shop, one of the things you can do is look at our Bernina prices. They're right there. They're all right there. You don't have to go and search for it. You don't have to find it. Okay, so I want to make sure that you know about this wonderful package, because we've only got one left. And if you would like something really special for Christmas, we've got one of these left, guys. Look at everything you get. The gorgeous Cape luggage. There is this amazing embroidery package that comes with it. There is 5 different Cape exclusive embroidery designs in here. You're going to get the big book of embroidery. There's thread, there's stabilizer, they're all here. You get this adorable package that is exclusive to this machine set. Now, it's not that you can't get these fabrics, but this grouping is different, and you can get this with this package. You're going to get a soft cover for your machine. You get an embroidery machine. It's not out here right now, but you do get an embroidery machine, and you get this beautiful Cape machine. Look how pretty this is. It just doesn't get much nicer than this, guys. It is set up and ready to go. You are going to be the envy of all your friends, is all I've got to say. Anybody who has this beautiful machine, you can take this home today if you want. We can sign you up for a Bernina credit card, and we can get you all taken care of. We want you to have your Christmas present. This is a pretty cool Christmas present.
Or your event financing too, right?
Okay. Dave is right. So next week on Thursday and Friday, we are having our open house. But what it doesn't say yet, because I haven't we're working on the signage for this. What it doesn't say yet is that next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, if you come in and you purchase a sewing machine and you do it with the Bernina credit card, you can get 60 months, same as cash. Guys, I was looking at that the other day, and this is really wild. You can set up something like this deal. And you know what, Dave? I want to go look at it really quick so I don't lie. Because if I misremembered this, I don't want to tell them wrong. I can't believe this. When I was looking at this, I was thinking, well, what if I wanted to buy that Cape machine? Okay, so it's $10,000. So actually $9,999. So I was looking at this. Yeah, I'm right. Do you know how much the payments would be if you used the Bernina credit card? 60 months, same as cash? $167 a month. That is so reasonable and so inexpensive. You could end up with that machine if you just want to come in and get it. I mean, how can you beat that? So I want to make sure that you know that you can do that. All right, so let's talk about some other things that are in this sale. Dave, take and show them all the wonderful luggage. 25% off, guys, right now. Nobody makes better luggage for your Bernina than Bernina. I have looked at all the other luggages out there. Yeah, they're less expensive, but you know what? None of them have the padding. None of them are set up to do, I mean, this luggage is so sturdy and so good quality. So we've got this ready here. I've got it for all the different size machines. We've got it in stock. We have got it all in stock right now, guys. And there's just, everything is here. So if you are thinking that you want to go ahead and maybe that's what you want for Christmas, is you've been thinking about, well, I know I have customers who bring their 770s in their hands. Do you know how hard that is? Those things are monsters. trying to carry those around. What if you drop it? I mean, really, what if you drop it? Don't do that. It scares me to death. I want to let you know we are getting ready to start scheduling classes and events for next year. We're not really going to do a lot more this year because, as you can imagine, we all have projects that we're trying to finish for Christmas. So we're going, by the way, we're here regular hours all the way up until the 23rd of December. If you are having problems with the project, bring it in. We'll help you. You know, if you're having problems with your machine, if something's not quite working the way you thought it should, come and ask us. We'll be happy to help you. But mostly what I wanted you to know is that our hours are going to be regular, except for next week. Because next week on those 2 days of our open house, which is next Thursday and Friday, we're going to be here till 8 o'clock. So you know what that means? The wine gets broke out about 6, just so you know. So we'd love to have you come and join us, just hang out. We love all of our customers. You guys are the best. It's so funny. My customers come in and we'll do stuff with them, and my employees are always like, wow, they're so nice. Yeah, you guys are. You're so nice. Come next week for our open house. Join us for some cool food, some wine. Come say hi. We love to see all of you. And don't forget, we've got the best sales. Christmas stuff, Xmas 22 on our website is the coupon code Xmas 22. That'll give you 25% off the Xmas 22 meant for this year. So that's where that came from. So you have something to combine it with in your head. I always need those kind of reminders of why I do coupon codes a certain way. So Xmas 22, 25% off of any of our Christmas stuff, our gifts, our holiday things that you think that you might want. If it's not working the way you think it should, if you ordered something and you say, Margaret, this is definitely Christmas, give me a call. I'll make sure that we get it to work for you. Okay? Sometimes these coupon codes and the computers, yeah, I've told you before, computers and I, not such a good thing. We sometimes argue with each other. So if you have any problems getting the coupon code to work the way you think, and it's not, just give us a call and let me see what I can do to fix it. So have a wonderful Friday, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Facebook Live. We've got some really cool things to show you. Some new stuff that has come in, some old favorites, some wonderful gift ideas, and some ideas of some of the things that I've been working on for present, ideas that are really fast and maybe something that you could do. So I'll talk to you hopefully soon, but if not, we'll see you tomorrow morning for Facebook Live.